Hello and welcome for the SPSS Modelers. And so that is our course contents. And we'll be understanding the export nodes, Python, Spark, IBM SPSS text analytics node types. Right, let us quickly launch the software then. So we have the software here in the search app itself. Window should open now. We'll enter, yeah, there it is. And right, let's quickly type in login IDs and passwords. Right, so as you can see, it is installing the helpers and loading the software. So what all do we understand? What all we'll be doing today on understanding the export? Yesterday, whilst we were running the source codes and also the modeling source nodes and the modeling nodes, you were not able to generate any outputs. The output nodes were many a times not working. Why? Because we were not having, we had not connected them to the modeling nodes. Similarly, when we speak of exporting nodes, typically export means there is any particular data set or any particular output that you want to export. So you can export into any specified format. Okay, it looks like this is fully launched now. So right, okay, let's click OK, and right, let's go to, yes, there we are, and let us open, yes, yesterday's the file again, that is that of the housing price index. And I click OK, I click insert or open. You can also select insert or open. So that is what we had, and its corresponding outputs we have not yet generated, but yeah, in the yesterday's file that we had a lot many outputs here. This is also an output, that was a graph that was generated. This is also a plot, and this was the model that was generated. But okay, I'm not going to do that today. Today we'll be having a different thing altogether. Fine, so let us do one thing. Let's quickly run it and generate all the outputs over here. It is asking us for the stream one, but this is an existing stream that we have opened. Right, so let us quickly go to output nodes for something that we had missed out on yesterday due to the time factor. So out here you can see these are the different list. These are the different types of the output nodes that we have. Now this is what, it's a table. This is matrix, it's analysis, data audit, transform, statistics, means, report. It's a global sim, fit sim evaluation, yeah, and yeah, extension output and KD simulation. So these are the different types of outputs, output nodes that they have. Oops. So what are they supposed to do typically? Well, when we run the modeling nodes, they generate the output. Okay, and then that output is saved over here in this particular tab or in the button in this particular section. So yeah, when we take these output nodes on the canvas and we run that particular section, it will generate some data that is specific to that particular data set. So fine, let us do one thing. Let us select on analysis. Okay. And I'm taking this analysis. Oops, not here. Actually, I didn't want to connect it here. Wait, let's delete this node. I'm selecting analysis and I'm bringing it here. And I want to conduct the analysis of Mumbai versus all of India. Okay, so I'm connecting it over here. And with this, okay, we cannot connect it because this is already an output. Fine, so let us see where can we connect that. Can we connect with Bangalore versus Scotland? No, we cannot connect it over here either. So let us connect it with the price data itself, the housing price. So right click here and I click connect. So it will come and connect here. Now, why are we not able to connect it to others out here? Because this is a graphical plot. This is a graph. This is also a graph. I think this is what, if we run it. That's a histogram. Okay. That is a histogram that we have. And this is also a plot. So typically all of these are graphical nodes and graphical plots, which are part of the graph nodes, but they are not part of outputs. So Right, coming back here, let's run on this analysis and see what comes up. Let's run this. Okay, now unable to execute analysis, no matching pair of target and predictor fields are found. Of course, we are supposed to work on the target and the predictor fields. So we'll right click on this, we'll click on edit. Right, so no matching pairs of target and predictors, right? So breakdown analysis by field, annotations, performance evaluations. Okay, let us click on this. Apply. Okay, so we have water here. We'll output on the screen and not to any file. We'll save this as an annotation. I click apply and I click OK. Now let's run it and see. Okay, unable to execute and no matching pairs of target and predictor fields are found. So it looks like some change might be needed over here. So let's come here and click edit, see. There are no targets that we have identified. Okay, let us click on edit. Then we come here, click on analysis. Coincidence matrices, yes. Evaluation, we are setting this. Find the predictor field format, defined user measure. Let's select on that and see. Target is equal to predicted. Okay, then yes, so that is okay. Separate by partition and find predicted or predictor fields using model output metadata. We can also do it in this way, but we'll stick with the metadata. No matching pairs of target and predictor fields are found. So fine, let us apply it and see it. And now we'll apply it and run it. Still throwing the same error again, is it? So what is happening here is we have not set any model. We need a modeling node also in between so that it will help run some output or some model will be run, and then we can connect this to that particular modeling node as an output node. Now that is something that is missing here clearly. So let us do one thing. Let us go to modeling node and let us select linear, and I'll bring it over here. Okay, let's bring this here. Oops. Okay, let us delete this here for now. Connect it here with linear. There are no targets. Again, that's what it's complaining. That was the same thing that happened in our previous node also. So let us select custom assignment. Which of these is the target? All India is the target, and who are the whole other predictors? I'm taking Bangalore and Mumbai, and not quarters. So fine. So these two are here, and I'm clicking apply. Click run. Now it's running. You will generate a health sum. Yeah, see, now you can see your all India output has been generated. Okay, now this is done. Okay, so now let us click on output and bring in the analysis. From here, we'll connect it. Aha. Okay, let's disconnect this and let us come here and oops. Okay, choose to disconnect this also. Now this nugget is generated, but it is not going to accept any another connection. Out here, this is there. It's been connected to this, but again, we need to connect the analysis. Okay, let us edit this. We are not able to break down by analysis. apply, okay. And if we run it, again, it's showing up the same error. Okay, fine. Let us take some other node, which will provide us with the output. We'll look into this a little later. So suppose if I were to take statistics, or let's take means for once. So I'm taking means here and I'm connecting this with the housing finance. And are we taking what are the groups within the field or between pairs of fields? Let us take it field one. Which one is the field one? Mumbai. And field two, that's Bangalore. And the test field pair. Yeah, so this is the one that we are taking. The tested field pair, we are taking this. And do we have any correlation setting? Well, we don't need it, but that's fine. We'll retain these. 0.9, it's above 95, it's medium and up to 1 strong. Okay. So these are the settings that they are there, and they are default settings. So I'm going to retain them. I'll click apply and I click run. Right. So now as we run this, we can see that an output is generated over here. Okay. So this is the means of the Mumbai Bangalore output that we have generated. Okay. And then these are its views. Okay. This is a simple view. This is an advanced view at mean one and mean two. What is the correlation between them? There's a strong correlation. What is the difference between the means? So that is, these are the values that they provided for mean one and mean two. Now you can see here that we have generated the output here for the means of a particular group that we have selected for the particular field. So this is one such kind of output that we have generated. Again, in addition, this is one of the output types that we have generated. If you want, we can also generate it statistics output, or we can generate a transforms output. So fine, let's take something slightly different, even if it might be a bit challenging without warning. Then let us click on transform. And I'm connecting this here. Let's open it and see what all do we have in here. Now let's just run this and see what will happen. It will show us some error. Yes, no fields have been specified. So that's all right. We were anticipating it. No worries. Now let us click on edit. And on the fields, I'm selecting a field. Which field do you want to select? Let's select all India. Click apply and I click OK. I click apply. I click run. Fine. So these are the different transforms that they have generated. Now, this is what? These are the selected transforms. That's a current distribution. That's the inverse distribution. That's log normal, log 10, exponential, square root. So these are the different output transforms that have been generated, and cell contains mean, that is a standard deviation. So yeah, the field always undefined expression. Fine. So if we go for, oops, wait, where is it gone? Yes. So if we try to open these individually, then it will probably throw an error. Yeah. But yeah, we can copy these. But this is another output that we have generated, that we are seeing for the given output from the output nodes that we have. So like this, you can select and choose which kind of outputs do you want to have. Let us select table. No, let us select matrix and see. So let's run this and see what do we have here. Do we have anything on rows and columns? And we've not selected anything yet. So let's select rows. We don't have any rows and we don't have any columns either. Cross tabulation, is it possible? Well, let's see. No, it doesn't appear. So function. Okay, these are the functions available. So fine. So we are sticking with the default settings, and I'm clicking apply, click OK. And of course, we need to connect this. So I'm selecting connect this with matrix. Now let's run this particular output and see what turns out. Okay, now either the row or the column field has not been specified. It's not a surprise, of course, because we have not quite worked on that yet. So let's right click and click on edit. Now, where is the output row or a column? Yes, now that is here. So we'll select quarter here. And let us select quarter here also. And now see how will it turn out. Click apply, click OK. Right click here and click scroll down and click run. Now they are identical, so we cannot have identical rows and columns. Again, I right click on this particular node, I click edit. Now here I'll select none. Let us apply it and let us click OK. I run. I right click on matrix and scroll down to run, and now see what, oh yeah, they are not being specified. So of course the data that we have here is not commensurate to the output type. That also can happen. So but overall, if you see, there are nodes which we will be selecting, and the output nodes that we'll select with the given data set, and then you will be generating the relevant outputs. Let us see what happens if we take report here. Okay, so well, yeah, this is what it looks like. Let us connect it with the given data set and see what will it show up. Right click it and we click run. Great, now it is generating some kind of report. I'm not sure what report is that it has generated. How? Okay, the object has not been saved, that's what it's showing, but what report is it supposed to generate? There is no report that it has generated really. Yes, no, where is this report? Okay, they say they have generated a report, so it should be over here, report of report one. Let's double click on this. Okay, there is nothing here, although the report has been generated. This is a report, but okay, we are not having any particular detail that we have put in over here that we intend to generate as an output for a report. So that's why the report is blank. Suppose if we click on a report and I click edit. If we come here, let's type in here. Cannot do that because it's the report that has to be generated from the system itself. So never mind. This is another such output node that we have brought on the canvas, of course, and attempted to generate an output. So this is how the output nodes work. But then this is not the only thing that we intend to cover today. We also intend to cover the remaining nodes, that is export, Python, Spark, IBM. So let us quickly come down here on the exports, different types of export nodes that we have. Now, in the export nodes, we have database, we have flat file, statistics export, data collection, Excel, IBM Cognos, TMI export, SAS, extension report, XML, and JSON report. And then we also have the Pythons nodes. We have the Spark nodes. We have IBM SPSS text statistic analytics nodes also. Fine. As we click on export, what do we intend to export? Let us bring this file over here, SAS file. This is getting a bit too congested. So let us do one thing. Let us open a new file. Okay, I'm saving all of this. That is for day 4. Index. Is saving this. Are there any outputs that have been generated? Yeah, we are seeing this as well. I think this is auto saved. Yes, it should have had been. Yeah, it is saving. We are saving this also. Day 4. Let's save this. Using this, and yes, that's the last one that we did. Save. What is this? This is means of mobile backlog. So save it as means of mobile backlog. Right. So let us open a new stream. Okay, I'm opening a new stream over here. So I click on streams and no, not here. Yeah, okay. On the file, I'll come back on file. I click create a new stream. Right, so new stream has been created. Right click here and We will rename the stream a little later. And fine. So for this stream that we created, what all will we need? For starters, you will need a source, right? So let us select Excel, and on Excel, let us click Edit. We need to import a certain MS Excel file. So I'm clicking on Import File. I'm going on Set Location, where from we can these are some of the features of, like, pistachios. It's a dry fruit that we have. We have its data type. Now see, these are the different fields that they have provided, and we can choose which of these we want and which we do not want. So let us quickly go and get rid of some of the values. We don't need this. These are the different descriptors that they had generated. So I'm deselecting I'm filtering out these from the import itself. These are the filters I've applied. What are the different types? Most of these are continuous types only. And the annotations. I click apply and I click OK. So out here we can see that we have imported the pistachio feature data file. Now this is what? This is in Excel format. Okay. If I wish to export this file in the say statistics file format, let us bring this over here. And I'll connect this. Oops. Cannot connect from this to this. Why is that? Okay, let us check it again. Connect. Now the reason for this not being able to connect is we already imported another file. So I mean, Excel is already a source node. So we are trying to connect one source node to another source node. That cannot be allowed. So I'll delete the statistics file. Okay. And now I go to the export file. That's where we're erring a bit. This is statistics export and this is statistics file. So I go on export. I drag and drop the statistics export over here. And now let us try and connect it. Yeah, now we can connect. Now it is accepting the connectivity. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run this. Let's run it from here. Okay. Yes, that's fine. Okay. Now these are uninstantiated types. This is fine. This is we have not done any changes over here for this data type out here. Yeah. So these types we have to select all of these as the default settings. And I click apply and I click OK. Now let us try and run this. Yes. Again, there will be an error. Yes. Is unknown or has uninstantiated type. Fine. So let us come back here again. I click on edit. Yeah, the types that we have here. Okay. Fine. So these are the values that we have here. And the types are now possibly well defined. So they should not create any issues. And fine, let us apply it. I'll click OK. And now we'll run this again. Right click and click on run from here. Yes, now it's running. You can see it's in green color. And some output might be generated. No, it's not. But never mind. Now we right click this and we click run. Okay. So what we are doing here is I'll now right click here and click on view data. Yes. Now that is a data view service initialization, as we saw it yesterday as well. And let it open up data view service loading. And it is going to open the data that has been exported, that we have that we seek to export as a statistics file. Now, this is the chart type that it has opened up. So I'm going on the spreadsheet straight away. And now this spreadsheet that we have here, okay, this is the data that we have. Okay, and if I go on the dashboard, you can also see the charts. So on the charts here, data audit. If I come here, it is giving me entire audit of, like, what is the quality. Quality is good, yes. All of it is 100% complete. All of these are valid records, and there are no extremes. There are some extremes, but that is fine. These are the outliers and the null value. Statistics, yes, they have generated a healthy count of statistics for almost all the variables. Pearson's correlations also they have provided here. So we have the correlation matrix here. As we can see here, for all the parameters that we have. And preferences, yeah, we are not juggling with any of the preferences. So I'll close this window. And so this is the export that we have. Now let us come here. Let us save this. So statue. Yeah, the stream file name, we are saving it as simply pistachio. Save it.